skip and skip X embed X share close Kayaune Ross feels more comfortable in year 2 at UK John Hale / the Courier Journal boy photo Kayaune Ross during a UK football practice in Lexington. Key on Monday, August 22, 2016. Photo, Mike Weaver / special to the CJ Wright by photo Lexington. Key, Kentucky Junior Kayaune Ross has been here before. For the second consecutive year. Ross, the 6'6", 225-pound wide receiver dubbed Godzilla by his position coach, has become one of the most buzzed about names on the roster during Kentucky's closed preseason practices. He's doing incredible. UK quarterback Stephen Johnson said of Ross, "He's doing absolutely amazing things right now. I'm real excited about him." Wide receivers coach Lamar Thomas said, "I'm more excited about him this year than I was last year for him. And I was excited, then right parenthesis. Read more. 5 breakout candidates for Kentucky football this season. Consider this, projecting Kentucky football's to deep depth chart. No one needs to remind Ross that preseason buzz does not necessarily translate to in-season success. Teammates and coaches raved about the junior college transfers potential a year ago while cautioning he would need time to adjust to Southeastern Conference football after redshirting in his final season at Phoenix College. Ross made an immediate impact with a 9-yard touchdown reception in the 2016 opener against Southern Mississippi but caught just one pass the rest of the season. He missed the final 5 games of his first season at Kentucky due to back spasms. It was just frustrating for everybody probably in that situation. But I believe it helped me a lot." Ross said, "It helped me a lot to grow in a lot of different ways. I'm not going to take it in a negative way. I'm just going to use all the positives. That's all you can do." Despite totaling just 2 catches for 10 yards last season, Ross is once again being buzzed about as a possible difference maker in the passing game. He was listed as a backup to senior Dorian Baker on the post-spring depth chart but has already begun to earn first-team reps through the first 8 preseason practices. Ross is one of the few receivers who frequently stay after practice to work with Johnson on their timing. Skip and skip X embed X share close UK offensive coordinator Eddie Gran said star recruit Lynn Bowden is swimming as he works to catch up for missed time. John Hale / the Courier Journal the UK quarterback makes no secret of the weapon Ross's size could be in the end zone. Just to see him on the field get close to the 10-yard line. Those fade balls are just layups for him. Johnson said. Now Ross must prove his second round of preseason buzz can end differently than the first. His off-season was awesome. Thomas said, "He did everything he was supposed to do. He became a leader in certain ways. He learned the offense. Every day when we watch him on the practice film you can tell he's happy about being here and he's understanding that every day you let go by you can't get back." More, Doug Williams was among first believers in Stephen Johnson reload, all SEC contender Denzel Ware challenges freshmen to take starting job on adjustment period is common for junior college transfers. Former Wildcat wide receiver Stevie Johnson, now a 6-year NFL veteran, caught just 12 passes in his first season at Kentucky after transferring from a junior college. He caught 60 passes for 1,041 yards and 13 touchdowns in his second year in Lexington. The same trend held true for former UK junior college transfer wide receivers Chris Matthews, who caught 32 passes in his first season at Kentucky and 61 passes in his second, and Aaron Boone, who caught 18 passes in his first season as a Wildcat and 41 in his second. I would say about 70% of the time with JUCO kids they go through that rust phase. Thomas said, "I mean, JUCO is a whole different animal. Ross sat there last year and he tried to come along. He got hurt a little bit and it set him back. This year he had a great off-season and he put the JUCO ways behind him. He's ready to rock and roll." Ross represents something of a bridge between Kentucky's veteran wide receivers, which include 4 seniors, and the freshmen at the position. He's far from a veteran in experience, but he is among the oldest wide receivers on the roster and has started to take the Kentucky newcomers under his wing. Ross said Kentucky's freshman wide receivers had impressed him with the speed at which they've adapted to college football. A year of experience has taught Ross he wasn't that far ahead a year ago, regardless of how often he was talked about during camp. "I know what to expect now." Ross said, "I kind of know the ins and outs a little bit. I felt like I knew some things, that I was just ready. I feel like there's a maturity level everybody has to reach. So I feel like that's what I'm trying to do. Just be as mature as possible." Email John Hale at johale@courier-journal.com. Follow him on Twitter at johnhale_cj.